Alright guys, the Colorado Kid is back at it again, out riding. Another beautiful day in California. Gotta love this weather. Stays warm. Sometimes it's uncomfortably warm, but it stays warm. That's all that matters. So I am in the process, like I mentioned in my last video, of getting ready to move farther away into California. What that means for me is a much longer ride than what I'm used to. Normally I get up, do 15 minutes to work, and 15 minutes home after work is completed. Now my travel, my commute, is going to be upwards of an hour, and it's not going to be in town and rural like all of this is right now. It's going to be all highway out on the 15 freeway, and obviously speeds out there are going to jump anywhere from about 75 on up to about 90 depending upon who's driving. So at this point in time, what I plan on doing is trying to figure out a way to keep the R3 and not upgrade. Basically just keep using this one for highway commute. A lot of people that have the R3 in the community that I'm part of on various different sites and whatnot, I've done research. A lot of people have said that they commute with this bike even farther than what I do, down to San Diego, down to Los Angeles, and they live upwards of an hour and a half to 2 hours away, and they ride on the freeway at 85, 9,000 RPMs all day long, and they've had no issues. So that kind of relieves a little bit of my distress as far as moving out farther, as I was more worried about the long-term effect on the bike. But if a lot of other people have done it, obviously ridden theirs a lot longer, had more experience with it, then that's kind of good for me, because I really don't have the world's best knowledge on the R3. As far as the RPMs go, I still don't like the fact that they stay in the higher range at those speeds. So I'm trying to do a little research into the sprocket and chain and basically that whole setup, and maybe lose a couple teeth in the front, positive a couple teeth in the rear, or however that works, positive teeth in the front, negative teeth in the rear, in order to get the RPMs down a little bit without overall super affecting the performance of the bike, because I love the way it rides right now stock with those odds and ends on there. But like I said, I just kind of want the RPM range a little bit farther down, especially with that commute. I heard that when you're cruising at the lower RPM range, after you swap those out, it's also going to save gas, which saving money is not necessarily a bad thing, especially since I'm going to be paying quite a bit for where we're moving to. So I'm on my way into work now on my 15-minute commute. Like I said, it's a maximum of 50 anywhere I go. Do I exceed that? Yes, I do. But it is what it is. Like I said, that's why I kind of know the RPM range on this bike. I did modify where my shift light comes on this as well, so it comes on at about 11,500 RPM to about the 12,000 RPM range, which is where the bike actually red lines out, and it won't let you go past that, because I did have it on the far end of the 13,000 RPM range, and I never saw the shift light. It was basically like the shift light didn't exist. So I was like, all right, yeah, I kind of like it when the light does show up, so I'm just going to go ahead and bump it back down a couple thousand RPMs. That way I can still have access to it. As far as everything else goes, though, the bike rides great, runs great. I know I need to do a chain adjustment on it. I was looking at a quick shifter for it last night, kind of doing a little research on that. There's a company, I can't remember the name offhand because it's a company I've never even heard of, that makes a quick shifter for this, where you just run wiring here and there, and it's got a quick disconnect basically. So if for some reason the quick shifter ever decides to fail or doesn't do what it's supposed to, you just plug this kill switch basically back in. It shuts everything back down to stock, so that way you can ride the bike like normal without the quick shift. But I think the quick shift would be a little more needed, especially if I'm going to be doing the highway stuff. Therefore, when I actually get on and get going, I can just shift gear without the clutch. I mean, I can quick shift. So it's not like I can't get in and out of my gears quick. It's more of I guess more of a want for that kind of a commute than anything. It's not a necessity, but I want it. We'll see if that's in the cards. I highly doubt it, but it would be nice for future use. That way I have something else to make the ride a little more enjoyable, because I'd probably end up playing with that thing more than anything. But at this point in time, it looks like the move is going to be 100%, which I'm ready for. We've lived in town here for almost 2 years with family since we moved down here. I just don't like the neighbors that we have, which, I mean, no one really likes their neighbors. There's a select few people that are like, oh man, my neighbor's so awesome. My neighbors are so not. So I can't fix that either. So I am going to make my morning stop into the gas station like I've been doing, get me a couple of drinks. That way I have something to quench the thirst during the day. And then I will proceed to work, where I've got paperwork and stuff I need to get sent off, so that way we can get this house and get the property, because I'm going to be moving from a decent sized house. I want to say it's like 5-6 bedrooms, all the way down to a 3-bedroom house, but it's going to have 40 acres of land. But this is where I'm going to leave you guys. We will resume once I get back out.